G'day everyone, thanks for joining me, and here's something I didn't expect to be saying in 2022. Welcome back to a new series on Hold Your Own, survival crafting game. So this is a game I played a little while back. I had to look it up. The last video I made on it was back in 2019, I think it was December 2019. And unfortunately the developer of it kind of just abandoned the development of the game, but it has now been picked up by a new developer. So, and they've made a new map, and yeah, we're going to give it a go and see how it's going. So, I've deleted all my previous save games. We're going to start a new game. I'm going to leave everything here on just as it is. Temperature I'm going to leave on Celsius because that's what I deal with here in Australia. And what will we call this? New beginnings. Start game. So this is a game that did have quite a lot of promise to it. I was a little bit disappointed that they stopped development on it. A little bit like another game out there that I've covered in the past, Circle of Life, something like that, where they had a pretty cool concept and didn't continue with it. Now you'll see there's a lot of text there. It gives you a little bit of backstory. Effectively, there's a militia that's taken over, and we are the resistance. So we are trying to hold our own, effectively. You'll see on the screen there we've got a mini map down the bottom right. On the top there, day 1, 6:02 a.m. World temperature 29 degrees, body temperature 37 degrees. That's actually pretty good. That's you'd feel quite comfortable with that. And down the bottom left, we've got an active quest, gather wood logs, 10. And we've got our health and food bars down there. So we've got health, we've got stamina, we've got water, we've got protein, and we have carbohydrate. So let's get going. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look around, and I want to have a look at the map. Now, it would be nice at some stage if the new developer could map the map to the M key. Now, that would be nice, but instead you have to come in here and look at the map here. So this is the new map, various islands around. We start off up here. This is actually a pretty good place to start, I'd have to say. We're right next to the big town up here. We can just drag around. We're right next to this big town, and this is a pretty good area. The other area which I was thinking about using was somewhere down here. The main thing you want to be looking at is for the future. I'll put a waypoint on there. Delete the waypoint. Because we are going to be using a boat to move around. So that's kind of why I was looking here. That might be even over here or something like that. As far as distance away from other places is concerned, not too much of a major concern there, because you'll end up with a car. So eventually, but we will get to that. We're a little way off that yet. Got some caves around. I believe the caves on the initial island only give iron. But that's enough of that. Let's have a look at our inventory. So we've got a fire axe. In fact, I'm going to put that on 3. We've got a pistol. I'm going to put that on 2. Bit of bottled water. First aid kit. Torch. And a bit of ammo. Right, first things first. Let's start hitting up some trees. So, get our axe out, and wouldn't be a survival game if we weren't chopping down trees. So let's do that. Now the big trees here give you 2 each hit. The little trees here, these ones, give you 1 per hit, but each one takes 10 hits. So you get 20 from these, 10 from these. So I'm going to start off with these. While I'm doing this, I might just... There we go. We've completed the quest. We get 5 iron ore. I might just dispel some thoughts that people might have. It's something that's come up in discussion a number of times over the years regarding this game and other games. And no, the initial or the original developer of this game was not the same developer that created The Infected or Mist Survival. Basically, they are different developers. So it's quite easy for people to think that, mainly because a lot of these games use assets from the Unreal Engine store. And I don't mind that. Basically, you might be a decent programmer, but be useless at graphics, at creating graphics. So, at least they get the option to be able to make a game as an independent developer and be able to grab some assets that they need to use. It would be like if I wanted to make a game. I can't draw for the life of me. Give me a crayon, I'll be lucky to draw my name, to be honest. So, but anyway, so we got a bit of wood there. Stacks in 25s, which always seemed to me a bit of a weird number to stack into, but anyway. So next thing, craft a pickaxe. So we've got 5 iron ore, which we were rewarded with. We'll go to tools. Iron pickaxe, takes 5. Craft that up. That'll take 30 seconds. In the meantime, I'll just whack another tree. Now, there are some things I'll remember from playing this game previously, but some things might be a little bit different. I did read some of the patch notes from the new developer, and there are some changes, particularly when it comes... Do you mind? Loot. Yeah, particularly when it comes to looting stuff. So, alright. So, gather stone. Right, we've got our pickaxe. There's our pickaxe. Here's our stone. Right, we've done the wood thing. It's a survival game. Now we've got to collect stone. Once again, these give you 10 each, and you'll also get a bit of clay at the end. Now, these small rocks here are exactly the same. So the size of the rock doesn't matter. These will give you 10. And a bit of clay. We'll gather a bit of rock here because we're going to need some more. Craft wood planks. Okay, we will do that. So crafting wood planks, easiest way is down in miscellaneous here. Be nice. I don't think these are sorted very well, or the categories sometimes are a bit weird, but wood plank. Wants us to craft 1. You can craft obviously more than 1. So we could go 95. No. We're going to go 1. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue up a few. So it's 10 seconds each. And while it's doing that, I'm going to hit a couple more rocks. Right. Now it wants us to craft a wood foundation. So a wood foundation is going to need those planks that we're making. But also under building here, it's going to need 4 wood pillars. So there we go, 4 and 15 nails. We were given the 15 nails for our first foundation, which is nice. So I'm just going to queue those up. That'll take 20 seconds. Might chop this tree down. Looks lonely. Think it needs to go. Now, I don't know with the current build, but if I remember correctly, the trees don't grow back. That might have changed. I guess we'll find that one out. The cactus here, I could chop these, but I'm leaving them at the moment. Reason being, you'll get prickly pear from those. Although I could probably do that because we're going to... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it. You get prickly pear from those. And they're good for carbs. So, now we've got those. Craft me a foundation. Still got a decent amount of wood here. 40 stone, got 10 iron ore. There we go, we get 10 nails. Craft a wooden crate. Where's that in a minute? That'll be under placeables. Wooden crate. Craft me one of those. So that'll only take 10 seconds. Should continue. Oh, hello. I'll be looking for you again in a minute. I can tell you that much. Should keep grabbing rocks and wood. That will be a deer. Craft a bed. Alright, we'll just finish chopping this tree first. There we go. Right, craft a bed. Once again under placeables. Bed. 10. We've got 10, 10. We got given all of that. That'll take 20 seconds. Grab a rock. All of this stuff will come in useful before we're finished. Where are you? 3 apples. Alright. Good, craft a campfire. Placeables once again. Campfire. There he is. Just there. Oh, hang on. He's coming. Don't run away. Don't do too much because I want... There we go. We get 5 iron ore. Find food. Now. There we go. If you just move your apples, it'll complete that. Now, I'm sure it's not supposed to do that. But at the moment... Do you mind? At the moment, that's the way it works. So... Okay. Craft a hunting knife. He's going to be really annoying, but I don't want to do anything about... Do you mind? Alright, craft a hunting knife. I reckon it's about time we started to put some of this stuff down. There we go. Craft an archer bow. How much have I got? No, I got room. Alright. Tools. Archer bow. Craft. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue up some arrows. You get 2 each. And it's 1 log, 1 stone. I'm just going to queue up a whole heap of these. Seriously. Now, when placing the foundations, I'm going to build right around here. But the only other thing I'm thinking of is access. Shouldn't be too bad to get access up there. Now, to move up and down, press U. Or to go up in stages. That foliage is clipping. Made it a little bit too high. Oh no, I can just get up there. Okay, let's place that bed down. Alright. You see my next quest is kill an animal and strip it. Don't you worry, that's going to happen. Campfire. I'll pop this down here. I'm going to fit that in there. Oops. pop that in there for now. Alright, in the crate we will pop in some of this. So just right click to pop this stuff in there. I'm going to keep some of it on me. Seriously, that guy's got to go. He's got to go now. Alright. So there's our bow. Now, unless it's changed, there was no arrow drop on this. Stop running. Stop running. Thank you. And if you get a headshot... Oh, he moved. Really? If you get a headshot, it says up in the top left there, headshot, 100 damage. There you go. C is crouch, by the way. Okay. Four bits of meat. Four bits of meat and some hide. Now, it's this corner I managed to get up. There we go. Right, so it wants us to craft a forge. So, let's have a look. Placeables. Forge. We need a bellows. So, we need to find bellows. It's there. We've got that. We've got 2 pieces here. We need 5 of those, and we need 5 of those. So, we can take 3 more. That's going to leave us with 4. So, we need to find another animal. But what we can do is 1, 2, 3. We can craft those. Now, the other thing to take note of is the raw meat doesn't spoil. There's no perish time on that. I can pop that in there. Pop that there. Just get a little bit of fuel in here. And what I might do initially is under placeables, I'm going to make another couple of campfires. And I might pop those. Where are we going to head? I'll just pop those over here. Reason for that, we can use these just as temporary storage. Get rid of them afterwards. I want to keep the 9mm on us. I want to get rid of some of this stuff. Keep you on us. And go down. Pop those in there for now because we're not going to be making it just yet. And I think now we've got an empty inventory. Now we want to head off to town. Now if we see an animal, we will kill it. Because we need the hide. And town should be just over here. Also it was always a fairly decent looking map or game. But the new map does look good. Hello. Right. Where'd he go? Up here somewhere. There he is. Really? Oh, it's clipped into the side of the mountain. Hopefully I can still... Yeah. It's good. Do I need to go into town yet? No. Probably don't need to go into town just yet. Let's head back and do the forge. I wasn't expecting to get a animal that quickly. We have a little bit of leeway. There's I think there's a couple of days at the beginning where there's no bandits around. But eventually the towns will be inhabited by bandits and you'll get the odd one roaming around as well. So that's something to be careful of. We definitely want to get into town as sooner rather than later. Okay, so we'll grab those. It's here. There we go. Put anything in there. Okay, so bellows. Should have everything we need now. Craft that. It's going to take 30 seconds. I'm going to need to grab some stone. Because we're going to need that for the forge. Of that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the hit marker was a bit off there. One thing I will be interested in seeing is what they're doing with the quests. Now, I'm not sure whether they've changed any of the quests. I don't think they have at the moment. I think they've been mainly working on the new map. Things like that. But the quests in the old game basically turned into ever increasing amounts of collection quests and collecting massive amount of things, which yeah, having to collect like 100 of something to deliver it to someone was kind of tedious, I'd have to say. Don't mind the odd collection quest, but it'll be interesting to see if they take it in a different direction. Oop. Gonna have to do something about this. That's why we need the forge. Okay. So we've got our bellows now. So placeables, forge. What am I missing? Oh, not enough clay. The clay's in here, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Placeables, forge, craft me that. It's going to take 60 seconds. Right. In the meantime, how much... Did that take all of the stone? Wow, it did. We've got to be a bit careful with our pickaxe though. Everything does have durability. We need to get... I want to make some more arrows. If it's still the same, arrows... The bow and arrow became your primary weapon against everything. At least until you went to some of the other islands and there was some installations on other islands that had guards in it that were a little bit tougher. So you can make things like shotguns and sniper rifles in this game, or at least you used to be able to. I'm assuming it's still the same, but you have to be able to collect the part or buy the parts. So there is a bit of trading to be done. One of the best things to start off trading with was arrows. just making arrows. So, right, let's go place this down. Here we go. Okay. Just gonna stick that in the corner there. Open the forge. We got some iron there. That can just go in there. Stick the clay in there as well. Let's just stick a little bit of wood in there for now. And we got 39 arrows. It's not too bad. Now it wants us to find a cave. Well, the easiest cave for us to find is along the coast here. It's not too far away. So we're going to head over there. Just grabbing a bit more wood. Just want to make sure I've got some wood on me in case I need to make myself a new pickaxe or something. Resource management is something to be aware of in this game, that if you get all the iron ore, it's very easy to dump it all into the forge and make iron bars out of it, but you do need iron ore to be able to replace your tools. So there have been occasions where you suddenly find you don't have enough to replace your pickaxe. So it is always worthwhile making sure you have a spare pickaxe at all times. So at least you can get some iron ore. Right, find a cave, gather some iron. So this is the cave here. It's going to be a little bit dark in here, so I'll bring out the torch. There we go. Receive 10 iron ore. Craft a workbench. Right, placeables. Workbench. We need 20 iron ingots. I reckon we had 5 back there. So we're going to need to get another 15. And I believe it's 5 iron ore per 1 bar, if I remember correctly. But first thing I'm going to do, I've got 10 here, so under tools, iron pickaxe takes 5 and 5. Craft me one of those. Fire axe, 5 and 5. Craft me those. I'm just going to use those up. And then in here, and we've also got spiders in here. And spiders used to always be a good way of making money as well. You have to hit them with an arrow, and then hit them with your knife, and you get 2 fangs and a spider web. Now you do need spider web to craft silk, and you need silk to craft other things. So, but this is the iron ore, and these are random. Basically, these can be 30 odd hits, 20 odd hits. You're never quite sure exactly how many. We'll see how this one goes, and then I'm just going to spend a little bit of time gathering a bit more iron before I head back to base, and then I'll see you back there. There we go. That was 25, that one. So yeah, I'm just going to grab a bit more iron around here, and then we'll get back to base. Okay, here we are back at base. So I went through that cave. I pretty much collected everything in there, and we ended up with 272. It was pretty good. Happy with that. So that can all go in there. We've also got 100 stone, because you get a bit of stone each time you mine these. But you see my pickaxe here is almost out. So thankfully, we do have our spares down here. Drop those in there. Got another worm. We can use that for fishing. I believe we need the boat to be able to do that. So if we open this up, we can make some iron ingots now. So yeah, we need 5 for each one of these. So, and we need another 15 to be able to make the workbench. Now the one thing I haven't done yet is eat or drink. So in here, drop that in there, that in there. We can make a little bit of grilled meat, and that gives us 15 protein each. Now protein is at 53, so we'll just do 3 of those. And then we've also got these here. Now there's 6 carbs. Now I believe you should be able to just right click on these to eat them. Carbs are down at 57, 63. And water gives you 10, oh no, 15 thirst. Thought it was 10. So you can either right click on them to use one and you'll get scrap plastic back. Keep that. Don't get rid of it. Or alternatively, you can just right click if you've got it on your toolbar. So 67. Right, we're up to 82 there. Other thing I can do is, how are we going here? We've got our grilled meat. We'll turn you off. One of those. We're up to 96 on that. What we could do is go and hit one of these up. Okay, get a couple of those. In fact, there'll be more around. So it's worth looking out for those because you get these prickly pears. Now the good thing with these is they have a 12-hour perish time, which is awesome. Unfortunately, these ones are not going to be around long enough. So we're going to eat them all. Right, we're up to 97 on those. We could probably drink another water. Okay. So we're pretty much topped up with everything. Alright. Good. I've got to do something about this. I need to get some stairs, but in order to do that, we need some nails. So if we open this up, we've now got our 20 iron ingots. We can turn you off so that we're not wasting fuel. And it wants the workbench. So, placeables. We need 4 more of those. Okay, placeables. We've got our 20 of those. And it wants 25 wood planks. Did I use all our wood planks? I did. Okay. I haven't got a huge amount of wood left either. Wood plank. Just use it all up. Go and chop some more. Because we're going to need a lot of planks. You get 3 per log, so... But at the moment I'm just concentrating on the big trees, only for efficiency's sake. Because we're getting 2 per hit. So... Also we have a chance of getting a getting some worms from it as well. And our planks are rolling in at the moment. So... we should be just about there shortly. That, and I reckon we'll do one more tree. and then we should be good. 8:35 p.m. on day one. I think we've done okay. Made quite a lot of progress. There we go. I think I need to sprint and jump. That's it. How are we going here? 24. Alright, let's cancel some of these. Placeables. Workbench. Craft me it. It's going to take 2 minutes. It's not going to take you 2 minutes because that's where I'm going to call today's episode. So I hope you've enjoyed our first visit back in Hold Your Own. As I said, I think we made quite a bit of progress for day one. Got the workbench crafting at the moment. We'll place that down next episode. We also need to start having a look at skills. Here we do have 1 point. I can't remember exactly what the best thing to unlock first is. I'll have to think about that. Unlocks ability to craft a furnace. Anyway, we will unlock those as we need to, but we have crafting here, tools here, pickaxe, fire axe damage, durability. These are good. Player stats, backpack storage is good. Crafting time, stamina, protect, that's all good. Vehicles, these are good because the increase in speed is excellent. But it's probably down the list a little bit. Armor is good. Mining helmet, very good. So that's all stuff that we need to look at. Quests, craft a workbench in your inventory. Workbench is one of the most important things. Yes, we get some gold coins for that. Where are we going with that actually? 30 seconds. No, we're going to do it in the next episode. So hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, are you? Signing out.